Hello people, welcome one and all to Jojo's Learning Club.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I will be discussing on problems and solutions on the lecture video on decimals. First problem is based on additions. While doing additions with decimals, you have to always remember that the decimal point should be always kept under each other. So I'll explain you better with the problem. So let's write the problem. Problem number A, 3.47. Okay, the next 4.53. Here you have to check that you have to put the decimal points under each other. So 4.53. Okay, and the next is 3.20 and 4.55. See, in the last number from this addition, they have 3 decimal places, but the rest have only 2. If they have less number of decimal places, then you have to append zeros with it. Okay, so you can have all the numbers have the same number of decimal numbers after the point, or decimal fraction after the point. So let's just add it now. 5, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 5 15, so 1 carry. 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 5 10, 10 17. Okay, 1 is again carry. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 3 11, 11 plus 4 15. So what is the answer for this? 15.755. I hope it's clear. 15.755. Now let's go to the problem number B. So take 81.70 from 87.23. What it is said? From 87.23 you have to take 81.70. What does that mean? We have to subtract from 87.23 81.70. So here they have both equal number of decimal places. So as you can see, and the decimal points are also kept under each other. So 3 minus 0, 3. Again here you can't do, so you take a carry from here. 6, 12, 12 minus 7 is 5. Again here 6 minus 5 is 5. So it's very easy, right? 5.53. Now the problem number C. 3.4 times 873.1. So whenever you do multiplication with decimal numbers, you have to do the normal multiplication with their whole numbers. For example, avoid that decimal places and just multiply what is the answer for this one. So let's check it down. 8731 times 34. So 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, carry is there, 4 threes are 12, 7 fours are 28, 2 is a carry, so 8 fours are 32, 32 plus 34. Again here 3 threes are 9, 7 threes are 21, 2 is a carryover, 8 threes are 24 and 26. So 4, 5, 8, 6, 9, 2. So what is the answer for this? 2, 9, 6, 8, 5, 4. Okay, so you now found the without the decimal points. Now you have to check how many numbers are there after the decimal point. So you can see, so this is the answer, 296854. You can see that after the decimal points there are 2 places, right? 4 and 1. So when there are 2 decimal numbers after the point, you just have to put from the right side. From the right side you have to start. There are 2 numbers, so I added a decimal point after 2 numbers. That's it. It's very easy. So now let's do the problem number D, that is a division with decimals. 37.81 divided by 1.7. So first, when you have to try to, when decimal fractions are there, it is a bit difficult to do calculations. So for the best method would be you should convert it into fractions. So let's directly write 37.81 divided by 1.7. So to avoid the decimal fraction, so you multiply here with 10 so that it becomes 70. As I said, when you multiply a number, you have to multiply in the numerator and denominator. So now the number is 378.5 0.1 divided by 17. Still, there is a 0.1 in the numerator, so it's a little bit irritating. It's better you avoid that too. So you multiply here 10. When you multiply with the 10 in the numerator, you have to multiply in the denominator too. So now the number is 3781 divided by 170. So let's find out what is that. 3781 divided by 170. 172 goes for 2 times, so 340. Again 381, again it goes 2 times, so 340. Again 410. No, I appended a 0 and put a decimal point over here. Again it goes only 2 times, 340. So you have 70 here. Again 70 goes 4 times, 680. So 20, it goes on, okay, to 20. So the answer for this problem would be like 22.241. You don't have to do any adjustments because already we have made both the numerator and denominator multiplied with 10 or 100, so that then for example, let's take 378. Let's divide it by 100. So it is same as 37.81 divided by 1.7. So that's it. So it's very easy. This is how you perform addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So I'll recall once again, while doing addition and subtraction, you should always keep the decimal points under each other, and if there are no numbers, enough numbers after the decimal point to add or subtract, you have to append zeros with it. And for multiplication, you have to do the normal multiplication and check how many numbers are there after the decimal point. And after your multiplication, just from the right side, so to here for example there are 2 numbers, so just put a decimal point after 2 numbers from the right side, okay. And for division, it can do in this same way too, but it is a better method if you can practice by multiplying with 10, so that both the term numerator and denominator do not have any decimal terms. Then it would be very easy. You can just do the normal calculation and write the answer. So that's the answer for the problem number D. And next, let's do the problem number E. So 0.4375 is a decimal fraction, right? We have to convert this decimal fraction to a proper fraction. First, to convert any decimal fraction, what you have to do? You have to make it into a normal number or a whole number. For that, you just multiply. There are 4 decimal places, so I multiply it with 4 zeros. So as I said, when you multiply any number by anything, you have to multiply with it in the denominator too, or you have to divide with denominator too. Okay, so here then what happens? 4375 by 10,000. So now it is in a proper fraction. But is the answer over? No, because whenever you have a proper fraction or improper fractions, you have to try to reduce it into the smallest fraction possible. For example, when a proper fraction is there, you have to find the common factors and try to reduce into the smallest fraction. When you have an improper fraction, you have to try to reduce it in terms of mixed number. So let's do the cancelling. Here it goes 5 times 2000, and here it goes 875, and here it is 875 goes 5 times 175, here 400, again it goes 5 times. So 35, here it is 80, so 35 by 80, 35 by 80 again it goes 5 times, so 7, here 16, so 7 by 60. So what's the answer for this problem? The answer for this problem would be 7 by 16. I hope it's clear. Now again, express as decimal numbers. So you have to express this decimal number up to 4 significant figures. And in the second case, you have to up to 3 decimal numbers. So what are significant figures? You have to find the answer, and you have to calculate from the left side. From the left, you have to write the first 4 numbers. That is 4 significant numbers. In case of 3 decimal numbers, after the decimal point, from the left side to the right side, you have to take 3 decimal points. That is why it is up to 3 decimal numbers is. So let's calculate for 5 by 16. What would be the answer for 5 by 16? 5, 16, you can't do anything here. So you append a 0 and put a 0 over here. 16 times 3, 48. Again here, it goes 20, 1, 60, 40. So it is scored 2 times, 32. Again 80. 3. So the answer for this is 0.3125. But the question is up to 4 significant figures. So up to 4 significant figures. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.312 is the final answer for the problem number F. First 5 by 16. And let's do a problem with the mixed number 2. 5, 7 by 8. Right? 5 times 80. 80 plus 7. 47. 47 by 8. So let's divide this number and find it decimal fractions. 8 5s are 40. Okay. Then you have 7 as the remainder. You put a decimal point and you append a 0 over here. So 8 8s are 64. Again, you have a you have a balance of 6. 68 7s are 56. Again, here goes 40. So 8 5, it's over. So 5.875. And what is the question? Up to 3 decimal numbers. If the question was for 4 decimal numbers, what would you have to do? If it, for example, let it be 4 decimal numbers. But we have only 3 right here. So what you have to do? You have to just add zeros at the end so that there are 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. But for our problem, it was 3 decimal numbers and it is 5.875. I hope with this lecture you understood more on decimals, and my next topic would be on percentage. Let's see you over there. Thank you.